Welcome back to Undercover ET. We've got two updates for you today. One just clearing up some nonsense regarding 3i Atlas, and another one regarding James and his UAP, cylindrical UFO, supposedly. We're going to go over what he's got to say on his latest video, and I'm going to give you my thoughts. As always, guys, please like and subscribe to the channel. Support the public's evidence, support the disclosure, and guys, you are getting the emails into me. I'm going through them little by little, but I do need more compelling stuff, guys. So if you're capturing dragons, great. What I would suggest, if you know they're there, is zoom in a little bit. Let's get some real clear shots of these dragons. And yes, point of reference is ideal if we can get it, but if you're zooming in, the chances are you're not going to get that point of reference. It's absolutely fine if you know they're in the area, but we're trying to capture the sources as well, the orbs, all these different things, guys. So think about what you can do to improve your videos to make them more compelling. Definitely keep the camera sideways. Okay, you want more sky. The zoom, depending on how confident you are that they're in that area, I'll leave that down to you guys, but we are looking for ones we can almost see into, if we can get that. And we're looking for all those other objects that are flying with these things that are completely anomalous, guys. We need to convince people that these are out there. That's a goal. That's a goal, to raise awareness. And we can't do that by showing them bug-like objects, even though they are going fast. You know, without the radio hits, they are just debunkable or easily explainable, right? To the brain, the human brain. And really soon we're going to be going over a video regarding the brain and why the brain has a defense mechanism, which pretty much tries to explain off anything that you can't explain. It's a real thing, guys. This is literally what we're doing on this channel, is we are reprogramming people, and not for the worst, for the better. We're just trying to get people to see the truth. So that's what it's all about, guys. If you can get behind that, subscribe to the channel. It's free to do, and make sure you hit the notification bell twice. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we're going to start with James regarding his cylindrical object. Let's see what his latest update has to say.
Puppy. The object is still there. Last night, there was, well, it was early this morning. There was a helicopter flying pretty low. I'm getting kind of nervous because I also got this message in the mail, which I'm not sure I'm going to even post it yet, but this update's going to be short, and I'm going to have to hide this thing or do something with it, but that's the update for today. I might post what the message said and I might not, but it's not looking that good. So I'm going to try to stay safe and keep the object safe, but it might have to go be destroyed or something. I don't know.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. So helicopter flying low to the house. Could just be pot luck. Helicopters do fly low sometimes. Why didn't you record the helicopter? Like, record everything. Document everything. Maybe they will know what helicopter it was. If you recorded it, might have seen it as an ambulance or something like that. Like, you know. Secondly, you got a note. You got some mail sent to you, which has obviously freaked you out. Now here's the thing. Here's where I'm a little bit. I mean, the mail was one thing, but then you said at the end that you may have to bury it or destroy it, or you may have to hide it or destroy it. What? Because someone sent you some mail? That don't sound right, bud. That don't sound right to me. That sounds really suspicious, mate. I'm just a pure logical thinker. Okay, so what I'm going to say is, if they know where you are and they wanted this object taken from you or destroyed, it would have been done by now. They would have followed your ass. They would have taken this object from you, would have left you no choice, and it would be in their hands by now, if they knew where you lived. So if they're sending you mail, whoever these people may be, if they are people, consider that fact, that they would have taken it already. Or if they wanted you dead, you would be dead already. So consider it that it might be a prank. It might be someone that you know that you've told, who's now mailing you to freak you out. But I wouldn't be destroying an artifact like that if you think it's real. Okay, and you've got scratches and all sorts of stuff. The way you found it as well, it looked like it was like it was buried properly to me, right? If you think this is real, I wouldn't be making any rash decisions based on some mail coming to your door. This would be a highly sought after object if it is what it is. And there ain't no way that they're just going to allow you to do what you want with it willy-nilly without taking it off you. It's just the way I see it, man. And maybe whoever's writing to you can't get near this thing for whatever reason. But believing something that's written to you would be a big, big mistake without any verification. So we would love to know what was written to you. If you're thinking about, do I or do I not post it? It's important you do, because you're now considering re-hiding this thing or destroying it completely. And we don't know really what implications that might have. If it's real, we don't. Honestly, you might be destroying something that's totally innocent, and someone's just pushing you in the direction of destroy it to scare you or whatever. But I wouldn't be destroying it over. If someone wants it that bad, look, I mean, this is just me. If I had that object in my possession and someone wanted it that bad, I'd be like, come fucking get some. You know what I mean? Come get it. You want it? Come get it. Otherwise, I'm going to continue doing tests. I'm going to continue researching this thing, potentially give it to university, which is what I recommend you do, is keep it within public hands. No one person should say what happens to this thing, but we want to keep it within the public. That's if it is real, right? So, but now you've started all this off, and I don't know the way you think. Everyone thinks differently. But if you're going to go with this and I'm going to bury it or destroy it without telling the public anything, people are just going to call you a clout seeker, man. So be a bit more transparent and have some guts. Have some balls. Because a simple letter in the post isn't enough. If they know where you are, mate, consider it gone. They'll take it if they want it. That's just the way I see it, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Okay, 3i Atlas. Again, we've been going over this on the channel now for the whole week. It did fly closest to Mars. There was a point where we could capture, or humanity could capture some images of this thing, and I don't believe that NASA's released anything yet regarding what they have captured. But people are now speculating about all sorts of regarding this. And Christina Gomez just dropped a big update on 3i Atlas, claiming Gemini North picked up multiple objects travelling with it. Okay, we just got to clear this up for you guys, because there are multiple objects up there. There are. They were known about before 3i Atlas, I believe. Are they related to 3i Atlas? I don't know. They could have been sent out, and then, knowing that 3i Atlas was going to come down, and they were sent out prior. Could be. But if they look like comets, the chances are they are comets, guys. So we need to find out more. But claiming that these are multiple objects travelling with it is a big claim, and I don't think that holds. But we're going to see what Skywatch Signal had to say regarding this. Okay, so Christina Gomez just dropped a big update. She even listed them with names: A6 Lemon, R2 Swan, and K1 Atlas, plus the interstellar visitor itself, 3i Atlas. It sounds dramatic, but here's the reality. Those aren't companions. They're just separate comets, catalogued long before 3i Atlas came through. No data yet confirms any swarm or cluster travelling with it. The multiple light points seen by astronomers were likely background stars, dust jets or frame artefacts, but nothing officially verified. Now the parts that are real. 3i Atlas is chemically bizarre. Spectroscopy shows its carbon chain depleted, basically missing the molecules C2, 3 and C3 that make normal comets glow green, and yet it still has a faint green hue in photos. That's weird, but so is a nickel without iron signature seen by Keck and VLT, something we only find in industrial alloys on Earth. Loeb wasn't exaggerating when he called this thing an outlier. But let's stay sharp. There are no confirmed probes, no hollow spacecraft, and no verified companion objects. At least not yet. Still, 3i Atlas keeps defying the textbook definition of a comet, and that alone makes it worth watching closely. And like I say, guys, regardless of whether this is a UAP, UFO, alien tech, whatever, it is an object, interstellar, new to the universe that we live in, a first of its kind that we're going to see as close as we're going to see it, a first of its kind going in the trajectory it's going in. It's all odd. It's all odd. And that's why it's been on my channel this past week, because we've had all of that happening. And now I'm just sort of trying to clear up a little bit of speculation, because we just simply don't know yet. Do UAP, UFO travel alone? Never. Never. So I struggle. I don't know. I would suspect if 3i Atlas is something intelligent, it is not alone. It's probably carrying a vast array of different beings. At the same time, if that's not the case, it's probably being followed or escorted by something else. I would imagine, because we see it here on Earth all the time, guys. They're never alone, you know, and they're always being followed by something that's unexplainable. So even the Boogosphere had Dragon UAP around it, you know. This is where we're missing something, guys. There is something we're missing here. We're going to keep you guys informed as best as we can. And with that said, okay, guys, so the next one will be on the brain. We're going to try and work out, or try and figure out, what that thing is that makes our brain try and explain off something that is unexplainable. And it does happen, guys. It's the defense mechanism, or some kind of a mechanism in our brain that tells us that there must be an explanation for it, and it gives us something to go on, even though that might not be the case. It is a real thing, but it's a concern as well, right? Especially in this topic. You're seeing things zip through at 2,000 miles an hour. You're going to question yourself. And even me, even with my radio hits, the sheer amount of dodgy objects I've captured outside there, sometimes I wake up and I go, is this all real? And I go, shit, what am I talking about? And I have to remind myself, hang on a minute, Rob. You've captured top hat flying saucers, you've captured triangles, you've captured orbs, you've captured all of these objects with radio hits as well. I don't need to, on occasion, I need to keep referring back to these things to go, hang on a minute, it's real. That's the brain doing that, telling me there must be another explanation for it. And that's why that Wales clip, that first Wales video that I picked out, is so damn important. Because even if you're on the fence with the Oklahoma one, the flying saucer from Ben, when you've got a jellyfish-like object firing out orbs at stupid speeds, surrounded by other UAP, and then energy pockets or portals opening up either side of this thing, it completely squashes all that. The brain suddenly goes, oh yeah, these are real. So this is really important that we understand what the brain tries to do to us. It's like we've been manufactured in such a way, and so it's all about breaking the programming, guys. And that's where we've been doing a fantastic job. And so many of you now record the skies knowing what you're looking at. You might question yourselves a little bit, but you come back to the same argument I do. These things are real, they're explainable, they're provable. Snap out of it. You know? Anyway, guys, keep recording. Thank you so much. Take care, all the best. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye for now.